Hi everybody, this is Mike from Wingman RC, and now that you've got your wing glued together for your Fly-Rite, in the package you're also going to find 4 pieces of light plywood. I'm going to show you how to attach these to your wings to prevent the rubber bands from tearing into the foam right here. You want to take your 2 smaller ones and let's see, I have one marked here. You can mark it with a pencil or a pen, or you can just eyeball it. What we're going to do is we're going to attach one at the bottom and we're going to attach one at the top at the same time, and then we're going to clamp it down. So you want to have a couple of clamps on hand, maybe some pieces of wood or something to keep it even. Once again, we're using our Wingman RC foam tack. If you choose to use a different type of glue, that's okay too. Just make sure that it's holding really well. Make sure that you pay attention to the manufacturer's instructions on how it adheres. If you're using epoxy, that's a good glue to use. Try to use a glue that remains flexible. See, I'm putting a generous amount all over this piece of wood right here. And what we do with this is we're going to put it on the wing. We're going to smear it around just like we did the 2 wing halves. Now we're going to check and we're going to make sure that it's shiny everywhere, and yes, it is shiny everywhere. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Now we're going to do the bottom one. We're going to apply a generous amount of glue to the bottom also. Running kind of low on this foam tack glue here. We sure do go through a lot of it putting these planes together. 1 bottle of Wingman RC foam tack puts together approximately 3 planes. And if you're putting together our foamies, 1 bottle of glue generally puts 4 or 5 foamies together, depending on how you use it. But you can see that's a nice generous amount all the way around the edge. And we're going to put the lid back on here. Set this aside. Okay, then we're going to get the bottom of the wing right here. We're going to just flip this up so you can see it here. And then we're just going to put it on there. We're going to smash that around. Make sure that the glue is on everywhere. Okay, and yes, we've got a good positive seal on there. We're going to take our bottom piece now, our top piece. Going to line those 2 lines that I have made right there. Turn it over, align the top with the bottom. Squish that around a little bit, and then just pretty much clamp it however you feel that it's going to hold it down square. I use these little tiny clamps right here. You can use some bigger ones. I'll just put on a couple different kinds here. And I use these little extra pieces of wood on here. They're just clothespins to try to get it to press down a little more evenly throughout the piece of wood. And the idea here is just to get it clamped down nice and evenly so that you don't have any gaps in between the wood and the foam, and that should do you just fine. Oops, dropped one. Okay, I'm going to put this on here like this, and then sometimes it's a little tricky trying to do it with just 2 hands here. Sometimes you need to have somebody helping, and there we go. There it is, clamped up. And as you can see, if any foam just squishes out or any glue squishes out, you can trim that off later right before painting. And that's how you put that little piece on right there. And we'll be back to show you how to put the piece on, the larger piece on the top, and the smaller piece on the bottom in the next video. We'll be right back.